Happy Sunday, everybody. How are you, ladies and gentlemen, if we have them in the room, doing on this beautiful Sunday? Hello to Vic Tavell. Hey, boo. Hey, Miss Lorraine, honey. How are you? Hello, Sunflower Babe. Good morning. Happy Sunday, baby. How are you, ladies, doing? My. Yeah, shout out to Vic Tavell, honey. Make sure y'all go on over to her channel and check out her text messages as well. She is reading the text messages, and I believe I'm a little behind. I think she did the most recent ones with Tasheema. I have decided that I will not touch them as of right now. So make sure, Vic Baby, drop your channel link because I'm in the car driving. I'm unable to do a lot of things. Make sure you drop your channel down in the chat. What's up, limited edition Cougar? Welcome in. We're just going to give a few people a chance to get on in a room. We were scheduled for 10:20. So before we get before we get started, I want to say hello to my doll babies. Okay, we're going to do a little chit and chatting, not too much, and then we're going to get into what the title is. But if you don't know, at the dollhouse, we're never professional and we're never in order, okay? We are under renovations, okay? So we do whatever we do when we go live. Hey, let's talk about it, baby. What is up? You guys, I just got off of work. So I am driving. Sis is driving and she cannot look at the comments. Now, if people are in here chatting away and they're asking me something in the comments, if somebody can just be so kind and say, hey, read the pinned comment. Doll baby is driving and she wants to be safe, okay? Wow. So, Native Tribe, welcome in. Welcome. I hope you brought the drinks. Did you bring the drinks with you, Native? Us ladies are looking for the drinks. Yes, we are. Did you bring a little sip in here? Let me see if I got something for y'all. I sure don't. I got a bunch of... Oh, let me see. Wait a minute. Let the dog get y'all a little drink, honey. Get you a little something to sip on. Sit down, relax. And we need to talk about this call. That phone calls from prison. Shout out. Listen, baby. Shout out to Shay and the husband for letting us use this content, baby. Thank you. We love and appreciate you. So grateful for that, right? Baby, go on and grab you a drink. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. If you do not want any alcohol, we have non-alcoholic beverages. We have smoothies. And listen, you want some water? We got that too, okay? We have some distilled water for you. You want some fruit-infused water? We got that. We take care of whatever you want around here, okay? We ain't got no lean or nothing like that, okay? We ain't mixing no cough syrup up in nobody's soda or nothing like that. We got, you know what I'm saying? You going somewhere else for that. We don't do that in the dollhouse. No shade if you do. All right. So let's get into it. Hello, LK. Welcome in. Welcome. Did anybody go to church today? It's 10:22. Did anybody go to church online or did anybody go down to the church house today? If you're not religious, you can just disregard what I'm asking. Is anybody in here fresh out of church? Because if you just left the church house, like if you catching an online service after this live, then cool. But if you just left the church house, I don't know about that. You know what I mean? I don't know about that. Zenzo, welcome in, honey. Welcome. Oh, Miss Lorraine, baby. So the church is still fresh on you. The service is still fresh on you. And you in here? My. You're taking the risk. You done went and got that good word and came up in here knowing I'm foolish. Knowing I am foolish. So what we are going to do, and I hope and pray Oh, so well, you're on the West Coast, so would you say it's a little early over here? I'm on the East Coast. I'm going to play some audio. Let's keep these fingers crossed. Come on now. Come on. Let's not be ghetto. Let the video work. We're going to play a little bit of audio from down at phone calls from prison, okay? If you don't know, it's Sunday, and I love the Lord. I do. But I do cuss a little bit. I'm going to try to watch my mouth during this live stream, but sometimes things hop and jump up out of me, okay? So let's get into the audio that I want to start off with, and this is the only audio I have. I don't really do the calls, not the full call. I usually just pull a piece of the audio that made me say, and then I go from there. So we will not be reviewing the full call. If you want to hear the whole call, if you go to the description, I do have phone calls from prison link in the description, but I know you know how to find her because you are all subscribed there, right? All right, so let's get into, baby, let's get into let me tell you something. Let's just get into it.
Is that a Michael Kors belt you got on?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is that a Michael Kors belt you got on?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Imagine you're taking time out of your day. You rummaging through your closet, said, I'm going to put on my good outfit today because I know those hoes on YouTube going to have something to say, and I got to face this man on this camera. You digging, you pulling stuff up out your closet, and you said, I'm going to fuck them up. Oops, excuse me. Dag, I tried. You said, I'm going to fuck them up today. I'm going to put on my good white button up, my wide leg jeans. If you don't know, wide legs are trending right now. If you don't know, I'm gonna put on my wide leg jeans, put on my good Michael Kors chain belt, got this waist popping, and I'm gonna sit back in my chair and make sure y'all see this waistline, because I'm sitting here wasted with my good Chris. I mean, she put that Niagara Falls, baby. She sprayed that all over that shirt, had that collar pop, put her good edges down, and put her hair in a bun. And to let the man sitting there with them stupid glasses on that he could barely fit, that you paid for, that allowed him to see your belt and your waistline, laugh at you and clown you because you're wearing a Michael Kors belt, is absolutely insane. That's some raggedy work right there. I can't even imagine somebody in jail who told me that the conditions were so poor that he could not wash in the crack of his ass the proper way, sat across from me in something that I paid for, and gonna tell me, is that a Michael Kors belt? And couldn't stop. He was unable to control his laughing, like he was insulted. Imagine that. I mean, I don't know if it gets. Let me tell you something, baby. By the time he got that second laugh out, that chair would be empty. And that's on period. I just could not believe what I was listening to. And then she got the nerve to be stuttering and carrying, not stuttering, but she was like, yeah. She felt some type of way because she knows she got to face us, and she's there to visit her man, Shirley's husband, trying to make sure all is well because she know how they do her on YouTube. And you got to get attacked about your fashions from the Negro sitting there in the glasses that you didn't pay for, the visit that you didn't pay for. Wow. If that's not a fool, I don't know what is. Okay? That was a hot mess. But you know what? I'm petty. So let's just listen to it one more time and make sure you get into how she's responding to what he had said about that Michael Kors belt.
Is that a Michael Kors belt you got on?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oops.
Okay. Yeah.
Baby, I just, the nerve up and still shows up. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. Now, I have said plenty of times, because of the way I dress, a lot of people don't understand my style. But see, I got confidence and I've always been different. I'm very eclectic. You never know who's showing up. You don't know whose hair I'm going to have on, what clothes I'm going to have on. You just don't know with me, right? You don't know how much jewelry I'm going to have on. I might have on 20 bracelets. I might have on 2. You just never know how I'm going to show up. I will say, in the recent years, I've been a little calm with my fashion, but still crazy, right? So I don't really touch on how Sonya, I don't get into her fashion all like that because it doesn't bother me. I don't believe there's rules in fashion. But I'll be damned if a dusty Negro in jail with 50 to 2,000 charges facing a RICO, and I got access to your bank account, and I know you ain't got a pot to piss in nor a window to throw it out of hell. You don't even have an address to come to if somebody decided to bond you out. You will never sit across from me, dusty, and can't even see and tell me nothing about what I'm wearing when I'm here to see your raggedy tail. That's just crazy to me. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But if she likes it, baby, listen, I love it. Baby, that man can't even get his own kids to visit him in jail. You're sitting there visiting him. His own children have yet to come to visit him. Not that I know of. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And you let him sit across from you and clown you? Girl, you let somebody. Hey, T-Rain. All things. Hey, let's talk about it. T-Rain Morning Blessings clowned her because she's shopping all the time. Shame, baby, listen, because I'm about to get into that as well. And listen, I'm going to get into that as well, T-Rain. Okay, you let somebody with bounce checks. Now, we might all bounce the check, okay? I'm not saying nothing about, sometimes the budget ain't budgeting. I'm not making fun of nobody who has bounced a check. But not Mr. I got it like that. Mr. I'm a successful businessman. Mr. Everybody on YouTube is broke. Bounce checks. Stolen property. You let somebody sit across from you and clown you because he's comparing you to Shirley. Now, you know that don't make no damn sense. What sense does that make? Do I need to preach today on this Sunday? But I'm not going to play with God, but I'm going to get loud a little bit. And I hope the audio is not too choppy and ghetto, because I didn't even start driving yet. I'm actually still sitting in my car. You let somebody who watches out the little window of his jail dorm, he watches other men do things with other men, right? This is what he said. I didn't say it. He said it. He sits there long enough to watch every detail so that he can copy it and text it to you and put it in his little book so he can share snippets with you. You let somebody like that tell you what to wear and laugh and clown you? Oh, my. You got to be more careful, baby, and you got to do a little bit better than that. Do you know how many men are walking around here without a damn dime that needs a place to stay, that will, baby, they say allegedly, them be the ones that will D you down real good. Excuse me, baby, we grown. Now, if you look, because it seems like you want to be in love with Nesto because of whatever he did to you down on that RV mattress, and you want it to be somebody to say, yeah, because I took Nesto off of Shirley Strawberry. That's all it is for you. You don't really want nothing to do with that man outside here in the free world unless it's in that bedroom. But you can find somebody out there, baby, that will, get you where you need to go. You want that pussy cat to purr. There's plenty of men out here that will waste your time, dog you out, not pay a dime for nothing, eat up all your food, baby, and make that pussy cat purr. It's a known fact if that's what you're looking for. Why are you wasting your time with somebody dusty in jail talking shit on you? And you're supporting him. My God, on today and maybe tomorrow. I don't know. It's just not looking good in my humble opinion. So then I said to myself, don't turn the volume down, sis, and let the video play. Try to at least get through most of this call. Because I'm going to tell you what, when Sonya's on, now sometimes the video calls don't bother me as much as the audio calls, right? T-Rain, she wants to be famous, baby, but it's just not going to happen for her, okay? It is not going to happen for her at all. Unless she does a tell all and exposes him because she has all those passwords of his text messages, because he's stupid. He's not an intelligent criminal. So whatever she has as far as his logins and passwords and all of that, if you want to be infamous, because you're not going to be famous, if you want to be infamous and you want to get back on your YouTube channel and you want your name to sort of ring a little bit of bell here and there, baby, you're going to have to cross over on the other side and expose him. That's the only way. Other than that, nobody gives a damn about what you have to say because it's usually trash. And that's just what it is, right? It's all for the wrong things. Kittens and caskets. Woo. Kittens and caskets. Hello, baby. You know what? I've been meaning to ask you. Can you tell me about your name? Kittens and caskets. I would love to know. Is that like you can tell me. I don't want to assume. And listen, y'all. As the call didn't get any better. She is now. That's why she went from paid to public. Here's my thing, y'all. You sat across from that man, which he deserves it anyway, right? Because first of all, she never lets him get a word in anyway. And I love that when he can say something, it's usually to insult her or to question something that she has on that he does not like, right? Because he's comparing her to Shirley and the other women that have been part of his life. And he's just always thinking to himself, damn, is this what I'm stuck with? And I'm not saying this because of her physical appearance, because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think she's a bad looking lady. I'm not mad at her fashions at all. Baby, I don't have edges on my left side, so I can't even talk about her edges. I got me a few ponytails as well. You get what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. I can read somebody, and I don't even got to talk about nothing physical on you, okay? We're just going to hit your character and your ignorance and how stupid you are. I don't have to talk about your outfit, your shoes, your pocketbook. I don't have to talk about none of that, right? So that's really not, I like to hear other people do it because it's absolutely hilarious, but that's not something I don't have to do that, right? But you sat across from that man after you lied in those messages and told that young man over there down at the jailhouse that you were going to pay for his new tourney, which you never did. You never did. But you shopping down, baby. You cleaning out your closet, shopping down, and ain't paid for no attorney. Ain't paid for no attorney because everything that you pay for is because it's helping you get through your day because you're bored. But you ain't trying to do nothing serious for this man. You're not. Because when it comes to ordering those stupid glasses or his magazines and his engraved Bible, you take your time doing that. But when it's time for you to beg him to call you, it's time for you to visit, you pay for that. And then he always got to ask you for the money for the commissary. It's not like you just keep reloading, knowing that every month this is what he needs. He always has to ask for that. So it's not, you're really not doing him a favor at the end of the day. He's just too stupid to see that, right? Let me get into some of these comments real quick. This phone. I am so sorry. Can you guys still hear me? Pardon me, baby. My phone ran hot. Can you hear me? I am so, baby, it's a little ghetto over here, ain't it? I knew my phone was running hot, y'all. That's why I said, let me move it. And as soon as I moved it, it came up that the phone was running hot. So I had to turn the air on. But can you hear me clear or is it a little fuzzy? Let me know. You can hear me now. Is the audio is it a little trifling? You can hear me clear? Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. So that threw me off, y'all. I cannot stand because I've been struggling to go live for so long to actually do, the Nesto content. And I'm gonna tell you what, baby, we are under renovation. So I do appreciate everybody who did stick around. Thank you, thank you, thank you, baby. Hit the like. I appreciate that. So, honey, let me see what else pissed me off during this call. Because I know something else made me mad. So let me see what that was. Something else. Oh, so she's telling him about her shopping and rearranging her closet and whatnot, just making sure y'all getting y'all drinks around here. Honey, just showing y'all how cute we are in the dollhouse on the screen, okay? Period. So she's, telling him about her rearranging her closet, wanting to cut her hair off because y'all all know she has that hair that grows all the way down to her knees, baby. It's just hair, You cut it off, it grows back. You cut it off, it grows back. You cut it off, it grows back. And he's just sitting there looking like, girl, bye. He could care less. He's looking at her like, what kind of haircut? Because, baby, I can't even see it for you. He wasn't interested. Listen, he's not a bit more concerned about this woman's haircut, because he's sitting there doing the math thinking, you done all this shopping and couldn't get my attorney, right? So then this is when they, Nesto is so ignorant. He is so ignorant. They start talking about TV, politics, and all of that. And of course, phone calls. Hey, CW, hello, honey. 5-star, hello. Black Lady Love, hello. Welcome on in. Did I miss anybody? Linda, hey, honey, if you're still here, welcome in. I hope I got everybody that I did miss. If not, hello. Welcome back. We had a little bit of an interruption. It's a little ghetto here. Don't tell nobody, y'all. I won't tell nobody. You don't tell nobody. All right. So first and foremost, they were talking about a fire that happened. And I would assume that it was a nice complex that happened. And instead of her saying something, what most people would say if you're talking about a fire, she was just like, and all those people are homeless. She's always ready to like put out an unknown fact. And he was like, how they're homeless? Like, basically, he's starting to question her on the BS that she says. And she's like, oh, well, people got family that are out of town, or people moved here and they're, all alone, and this and that and a third. Like, she's trying to clean up every time she's being negative. And he's just sitting there, baby, he is over her as well. But baby, he ain't got no coin. Okay, and Tasheema, you ain't sent no money yet, have you, sis? You sending all these messages and talking all this mess on Sonya. Have you sent him any money yet so that we can get rid of Sonya? You need to at least double what she's doing so we can get rid of her. Thank you. And Sylvia, baby, this might be your time to make your move as well. I ain't saying you want Nesto, but what I am saying is, if you want to take her place, what you need to do as his best friend while he's in prison, jail, then you need to double what Sonya is sending for him to give you that attention. Listen. Nesto said he ain't had no red meat in 2 years. And he's tired of walking around in them flip-flops. She's busy cleaning out her closet and refilling her closet. And he's sitting there with a public defender. Had 2 of them. Now, that's some crazy work, but that's your man, right? And on those upcoming text messages that I'm going to read, you actually made a comment and said that you stole him from his wife. That's what you said. I ain't said it. You made it seem like it was a joke. But baby, nobody was laughing, and neither were you. Now, were you, sis? You really think you stole that man off of his wife? And let me tell you something. That was the biggest blessing his wife got that year. Okay? A lot of people will say that what we do, and, listening to his calls, reading his messages, it's wrong. That's still his privacy and all of that. But there was a blessing. There was a blessing in disguise for this mess. Because baby Shirley is out here looking good, okay, and unbothered. And that's on period. I mean, we can't make this up now, King. Listen. This is Shirley when she go to lunch with her friends. When they be like, well, what happened with you? This is Shirley telling the girls, baby, the man was cheating. That's all I could tell you, okay? The man was a low-down, dirty dog, because I don't think Shirley is still convinced if he's a monster or not, because she's probably still basing that off of how he was treating her. But she do know that he was cheating, okay? She knows that for sure, for damn sure. Shirley's husband left her for this right here. This is what he left her for. Because in my opinion, and I'm not saying he left her, we all know Shirley left him. But what I'm saying, when he made up his mind not to even fight or send any more messages to her, this is what he decided to go with right here. All of this. And baby, he regrets every moment of that. You hear me? He regrets every moment for it. Thank you, Zen Soul, for telling the people to get the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit something. Here at the Dollhouse, all opinions matter. Baby, I'm not too proud to beg for a like. No, I am not. If you like or you dislike, hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. All opinions matter up and through here. Hit something. We truly appreciate you. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. She's working that ponytail. Not wearing an NK imitation belt. I don't know if it's an imitation belt or not, right? I just don't know. Have I dabbled in the business of selling some knockoffs? I don't like to use the word knockoffs. Some replica items. Absolutely. Made a lot of money doing so. I'm not too proud to listen. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about me. Made a lot of money selling those belts, earrings, brooch pins, a little pocketbook here and there. Oh baby, but those belts, I even did the designer scarves that you wear in the wintertime, the little cute little ponchos and stuff. Yes, I did, baby. I don't do that anymore because I got into a little trouble. She got into trouble, she did. But I don't know if it's imitation or not, right? You know, what I do know is Nesto didn't like that Michael Kors belt because he know that's not what he knows Shirley don't wear that. And he's trying to make her, you know, he thinks he's getting out of jail, so he's trying to give her a makeover before he hits the streets. You know? Yes, dupes. Miss, look at me stuttering. Miss is Ben. Let's just call you Ben 3. Dupes, yes, dupes. Or when I used to market and advertise them on my Instagram, I used to say mirror. It's a mirror image. It's a mirror of the authentic one, right? You said she's going to knock somebody's eye out with that raggedy ponytail. Oh, Zen Soul always comparing Sonya to Shirley. And I'm over it. And Shirley's tired of it. Shirley, if she's listening, she's sick and tired. This is what you want. You got it. You got it. You was out here moving stupid, knowing your calls is being recorded. Regardless if you didn't know that the calls were going to be put out there, you still knew they were going to be recorded. And sometimes these things can be used against you in the court of law. So how did you know it wasn't going to come out during the court hearing? So that's your fault. You move stupid like that. You can't cheat, right? You can't commit no damn crimes, right? Because you're in and out of jail. What can you do right? What is it that you can do? Because you get caught up with everything. Lord have mercy. I sure hate it for him. I do. So then, now this is when I got real irritated. Okay. No. How about Nesto, y'all? So last time I checked, the Olympics, you say the Olympics, is that what he called them? Hold on now. The Olympics. If you did not know, there is now it's not gymnastics. If you didn't know, I assume they were speaking about Simone. I didn't know Simone did ballet, but he wanted to know. He had said, Black lady, you said it's too early. He had said that down at the Olympics, the ballerina, that's what he said. And I'm sitting there thinking, I didn't even watch the Olympics. And I know good and damn well they didn't have any ballerinas. Now, I know they had some break dancing. I do recall break dancing. But please let me know if you did watch the Olympics. Did they have any ballerinas down at the Olympics this year? Olympics. It was Olympics. Hold on. Was it Olympics? Yeah, Olympics. That's what I got here. Olympics. Were there any ballerinas at the Olympics? Because I know they did something new this year. Did I miss out on the ballerinas at the Olympics? Out the bushes. Well, honey, well, welcome out. Well, hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome on in, baby. I would like to know, can y'all hear me? I got the air back on before this phone runs hot and embarrasses me again. Were there any? I am not moving on from the Olympics or this ballerina until I'm confirmed. We need to confirm that the ballerinas, were they there or were they not down at the Olympics? Yes. And no ballerinas, but they had gymnasts. Well, thank you. Just wanted to make sure, because sometimes I don't want to assume I know what I'm talking about, right? I'm not too old to learn anything, right? But what Nesto did say about the Olympics and that ballerina is that they were having a jail debate about who Simone's parents were. Who Simone's parents were. And I'm going to tell you what pissed me off. Now, let's check. Hey, April, baby, welcome on in. Honey, welcome on into the, honey, come on and get into this mess. Did you go to church today? If you did, you probably should leave back out, baby. Wait a little later for the replay if you just came from the church house, okay? This is a little ghetto up in here. It is. It is a little ghetto, baby. Okay? So, breakdancing made it to the Olympics, but we can't talk about the 30 acres and the mule. Who wears the same shoes? The clown and the same shoes. You mean the T-Rain, we're not giving T-Rain, we will not compare those shoes with his foolishness. No, we will not. His ass is ignorant. That's all I know. He's very ignorant, okay? Now, what Nesto did say was he was trying to figure out who her parents were. And he made a reference of the light-skinned lady. And Sonya hurried up and cut him off and said no, letting him know that the light-skinned lady was not Simone's biological parent. Now, me, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, now I know damn well y'all didn't bring y'all ignorant asses on this call, and y'all are sitting here. Now, I'm hoping he was trying to figure things out, because we do know that her biological mom is not in the picture right now. But I hope you weren't making that reference because Simone is one color and the woman who took care of her is another color. It's all the same shit at the end of the day. We do come in different colors, Nesto. Like, come on now. Because she cut him off real fast. Because you know, Sonya thinks she's Caucasian a little bit, right? I believe she says she's 3% Caucasian. Baby, the only Cajun you have is from those wings that keep tearing up your gut at night, baby. And we ain't going to say what cock you done had. Caucasian. No, you're not, okay? You better go cock around that tub, baby, because you was quick to stop him. Oh, no, that's not her. I didn't like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I do apologize. I think that comes from me growing up. My mom, beautiful woman, would take me on her job. And because I'm not the same shade as my mother, when she would introduce me to her coworkers, I remember this when I was little, and I was bothered by it when I was little. They would kind of look as if something wasn't right. And I didn't like how I felt. And I asked her about that. So it triggered me just a little bit. It did. It triggered me a lot. I don't know why, but it triggered me. But what he did say is that the jail, they was watching TV and there was a debate about who her parents were. And baby, he made it real loud and clear that he didn't want to do no jailhouse debate because he didn't want to get them glasses knocked off of his face anymore. He's made it loud and clear. I ain't doing no jail debating because he didn't want his ass kicked, okay? That he did not want to do, okay? So she's bragging about Well, he's asking her why she's not going to any pool parties. What I did forget to mention, he wants to know why she's doing all this damn shopping, and she claims she's not going anywhere, okay? And then he asked her about going to pool parties, and she had to let it be known that, oh, I'm always invited to a pool party. You know, they don't know how old I am. She wants everybody to know that she doesn't look her age. Baby, most Black women, depending on what they have gone through and depending on their health conditions, most of us don't look our age, baby doll, okay? Do you see Shirley, his wife? You gonna tell me Shirley looks 70? She doesn't. Most Black women, baby, what do they say? Black don't crack. Most Black women don't look their age. Enough already. Okay, I'm sick of that as well. Enough. And then she says she don't like taking pictures. Well, baby, all of the jail roommates that he has would like to beg to differ, because they have your pictures all over your little jail dorms, because you know what he's been doing with your pictures, sis. You know what he's been doing with your pictures. You've been taking pictures for him, unless you sending old pictures. But how you going to send old pictures when he's requesting you to have a certain look and to pose a certain way and not to crop it out? So, baby, you've been taking pictures, okay? No, she never wants to admit that Shirley looks amazing, okay? She never wants to admit that. Not at all. Would you say she looks every bit of the hard 55 that she is? I thought she was older than 55. Is that what she is? I don't know why I thought she was like 57, 58. I didn't know she was 55. But I think I always have a little bit of a issue keeping up with her actual age, right? So, baby, now this is when I got pissed off. I think Sonya has to be a troll. There's just no way in Sam hell you sat across from this man. First of all, we all know that she has issues with her gut. You know, we know that she can't eat much of anything because she's always in the bathroom. She's always bent over, baby. There's always something going on with her guts and insides. We all know, based off of what she said she ate, it's always some trash. But she always wants to be somebody who thinks she knows everything, or she thinks she's schooling him on something because she thinks he's a kid, right? She feels like he's my dependent. I'm taking care of him. Let me school him on this. And it's always lies and garbage. But if you didn't know, according to Sonya, you can no longer shop in Kroger. You can no longer shop in Publix. You are to get all of your meat. You need to make sure all of your meat is, hey, Rain, honey, welcome on in. No, baby, you don't need a diaper. I don't want you to put on a diaper. You want to make sure when you're buying your meat, in order to stay alive and here longer on earth, it needs to be kosher meat. Do not buy your meats. Do not, I repeat, buy your meats from Publix, however you say it. We don't have that here, so I'm probably saying it wrong. Do not buy your meat from Kroger. Do not buy your meat from Aldi, Trader Joe, Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart. Do not get your meat from Whole Foods. If it is not kosher, it is poison. Okay? They are now putting poison in all of the food down at the Kroger. She's so damn stupid. Anywhere you go, I don't care if it's kosher or not, there's always going to be a certain ingredient in something that is not going to agree with somebody. When you're in the grocery store, stupid, dodo head, when you're in the grocery store Because she gives me, you ever sit around a kid and the kid tells you a bunch of lies? That's what she gives me when she starts talking. Like I'm talking to one of my kids when they were younger and they just make up anything. You know what I'm saying? Like when my son, he's 13, but when he was younger, he said, Mom, back when you were a slave. I said, what? Wait a damn second. What? Now, mind you, he was younger, but what I'm saying is this is what she gives me. This type of ignorance. You know what I'm saying? You too damn old to be this unaware. But if you didn't know, you're supposed to eat red meat, okay? Eat the red meat. She couldn't tell Nesto where she heard that from, and they're both just as stupid together because he said, I ain't had no red meat in 2 years. What you mean? And she talking about something, but you had bologna. Two dummies, right? Talking about food and health. Two dummies talking about food and health. She said she seen somewhere, could not say which doctor it was. Hey, Black Rose baby, welcome in. That we're, we need to eat red meat. Whatever, sis, go off. If that's what you believe, that's, hey, do you, boo. But let me tell you something, Sonya. Now, I'm new around here, so I'm not sure if I'm on your algorithm or not. And I know you don't watch YouTube because we're all bitter. We're bitter Black bitches. I do know that, right? That's what you said. I didn't say it. But Sonya, baby, for the sake of your guts, you need to get with a nutritionist because I don't know your condition to give you any type of advice. But when it comes to food, baby, I damn sure can teach a class on that because I do have food allergies. I don't give a damn where you're shopping at. You need to read the ingredients, not the nutritional label, Sonya. Read your ingredients so that you can know if you're buying a toxin or not. You can very much shop at Kroger, Publix, Aldi's, wherever. Just read your ingredients. And if you can't pronounce it, then don't eat it. Girl, you are full of ish. And what the hell did you and your granddaughter make? Because I didn't stay on the call long enough with my volume up to find out. Does anybody know what and the granddaughter made? They did a recipe. I wonder if that food was organic, non-GMO. Did it have any inflammatory ingredients in it? What did you cook, Sonya? Because if it was a recipe from TikTok that went viral, that damn sure was full of toxins. But I'm going to mind my damn business because, again, who am I? But, girl, she pissed me off on that part when she said all the food. He was like, what? He was looking like, girl, are you for real? Like, he was so annoyed and probably ready for her to go. He was ready for her to go after he clowned that Michael Kors belt because he was unable to contain him. But this is all I have for the latest call that was dropped from our girl phone calls from prison, baby. I don't have much more because guess what I did? I turned the phone down and let the video continue to play so I can give my girl the full view, okay? What else did she say after that? I was unable to take anymore. I couldn't do it. I was unable to do it, honest to God. And I'm not looking at the comments right now because I am driving. So I'm about to have a little bit of a break to see the comments in a minute, but I have to keep my eyes on the road. What did Doll Baby miss down to the phone call when she decided to turn the volume down and just to let it play? Because I couldn't take any more after she told him all the damn food in the grocery stores, all of it. If it's not kosher, leave it alone. Oh hell, what are they having? What is this? I'm so sick of the damn marathons and stuff blocking off. I mean, shouts out to y'all for getting y'all, doing it, but y'all be blocking all the streets off. Baby, I don't know where to go. All right, y'all, I'm coming to a stop. I'm about to stop and read, and baby, we can get the hell on out of here because there's nothing else left to discuss after I check out the comments to see what else I missed. I'm not going to hold y'all here for too long. We're here for a good time, not a long time. All right? We are only here for a good time, not a long time. So let's see what these comments are saying. Hey, Miss Veronica, welcome in, baby. Thank you for catching that replay. I'm just going to assume you're going to hit that back button if you're just joining us. Yes, indeed, honey. All right, so let's see what we missed. Let me park for a little bit. I was so glad he got on her when she said, oh, what? Now, see, I didn't see that mess. Good morning. Hey, Trusting My Destiny, baby, welcome in. From what I recall, she didn't mention what they made. Yeah, I didn't remember her saying anything either. Listen to me. Hello, baby. She said she was a what? They always say, baby, if you out here, you can have a black parent, but you do know if one of those parents, if one of your parents come up a little short in the DNA coming up a little short, and that parent is not black, the folks are not allowing you to claim that you're black. That is something that I see all the time with a lot of people who get that. There's a lot of people, they're woke, and they want to let you know right now, baby, if you're mixed with anything, if you ain't pure in the blood, you are not black. So I have seen that a lot of times with Obama and quite a few other people, certain, famous people and all of that, baby. If you are not 100%, I don't know what the cutoff is for that. When we're having that type of topic, I don't like to talk about that here. I don't know what the percentage is where they cut that off at in order for you to be, to claim being black. All right. That there's a cutoff with that. So I have heard plenty of people say that Obama is not black. Of course, I heard the rumor about Michelle as well, but people are rude, nasty, and ignorant as hell. You know what I'm saying? They are. And for her to repeat that is crazy. And I say this, and baby doll, and I'm speaking to my daughter, baby, if you are behind the scenes watching, baby, I am in no way, do not take what I'm about to say. I'm not talking about you, and I'm not talking about anybody else, excuse me, that is petite and small in frame, okay? But what I will say is this, Sonya, for you to repeat that, knowing that before you got those implants, that you were flat in the front and the back, your back and your front was the same, and you don't have enough meat on your bones for people to make the assumption that you're a little boy as well, right? I said the people, I didn't say me. For you to even bring that up, regardless of, what people have said about Michelle, for you to bring that up, you have the audacity and some damn nerve. You have some nerve. Really? Come on now. She mentioned a lot of the conspiracy theories. She does that. Right. Not because she's stupid. There's something called the edit, but Sonya, there's something when you edit, you can hit, it's called split. You can split the video, right, Sonya? And you can either delete that portion, or you can trim it, or you can remove it altogether. So no matter what you say, there's a way around it, sis. sound effects. You can use beep, sensor sound. There's a way around it. And some people will let you get your shit off and just not be paid for the video, just so that the people in the sector can hear how stupid you are. Right? And then other people have paywalls where you can go somewhere else where you can be treated like an adult, you know, you can be an adult on Patreon, for example, Rumble, and they can hear everything your stupid ass had to say. There's no way around it, sis. There's not. Grow up. Let me see. It's okay. We like it here. Oh, thank you. Hey, let's talk about it. She mentioned a lot of conspiracy theories. Right. We already hit that. So did he tell her straight up he didn't believe the BS she was saying? Well, good. Yeah, kittens and caskets. I talked about the pool parties in the beginning, but I didn't get into detail. And like kittens and cats, listen, 30-year-olds. They think I'm young. She sure did say that. She really did. I think he's over her, y'all. He's had enough. He has checked out. And I think his lawyer, not Tasheema, I think his lawyer is the one really telling him, like, hey, bro, listen. I think he's on some hey, bro, listen type of vibe when he does chat with Nesto. That thing you got right there, that ain't it. I think the lawyer's trying to tell him that is not it, bro. It's not, okay? Because it's not. Listen, hey, let's talk about it. It's a black man as far as I'm concerned. Because if listen, okay, so he's in politics and all that, but if he was just a regular person driving down the street and one of them officers wanted to pull his ass over, he's going to get treated accordingly. And it's not going to be with the privilege of his mixed background. It's going to be what they think they see, which is a black man, right? You know, but I get it at the same time, but it, you know, come on now. It's just crazy work at the end of the day. You know, well, no, let's talk about it. I'm not calling her a man. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that people can gather and assume the same rumor as they did with Michelle just based off of her body type. Okay, I didn't call her a man. And to my daughter, baby, I'm talking about Sonya. I'm not talking about you, baby doll. Okay? You know I love you. Yeah, she's obsessed with the age, and she's baby stuck in the 90s. She really is. She's always, well, back in the, and then that's crazy because in the 90s, Sonya, well, maybe, you know what, you guys, and I really don't like talking about her trauma, right? I really don't like getting into her personal things like that unless it has something to do with Nesto, right? But I think she always wants to go back to the 90s because although I don't know the timeline of when she was in her 20s, but what I think is in the 90s, that was before the things that happened to her at the hands of a man, right? And that's why she's probably confused. That's why she's unable to see, you know, what's, you know, she can't take up for women. You know, she can't take up, especially if you're black, baby. She's not going for it. Something, maybe there's some confusion there. You get what I mean? Something's missing with everything that, you know, she's been through, her own trauma, right? So I think that's why she's always saying she wants to go back to the 90s because of that, is what I can only assume. Being small has nothing to do with looking youthful, and it doesn't. Honey, there's big women, thick in between, slim, thick, muscular. They all can look young, baby. And you should be concerned if people think you look young because of how you're built, because sometimes there's another reason behind the attraction for that. And based off of the man's charges that you're sitting across from clowning you in the glasses that you paid for as he scans your fashions, Makes you wonder, why is he a little obsessed with how you look? But who am I, baby? Listen, wants to be. She said Sonya wants to be a 70s pimp so bad. Now, you know that's a mess. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, yes. Trusting my destiny. She has a lot of hurt. She has like so much hurt and so much going on that she can't really gather it and wrap it up. Sonya, baby, you definitely need to go. It's time for some therapy, baby, counseling. It's time for so many things. A damn nutritionist. Because she always mentions as well that she only has a good 20 years left. Like she doesn't even want to claim to be older than 80 is what it sounds like to me. And baby, the women out here are 80 plus and thriving. Okay, they're out here real sassy and cute and living and traveling and doing the damn thing. So it's like she just doesn't have any hope for anything, especially when it comes to herself. And she got that hurt from one of the siblings. She got that hurt from her dad, her mom. She's all fucked up. Excuse my language. There's no other way to put it. Only me. Hi, only me. 23. Oh, the grand kitten was so cute. Her was so cute. She was. I held her and everything. I touched her. I pet her. I let her sit with me. I smelled my hands. She didn't stink. I fed her. My visit was amazing. Thank you for asking. I did, and I'm not a pet girl, but I know that's all I'm going to get. Sorry, you guys, we're getting off subject a little bit, and we're done with Sonya. We're done as far as the phone call. So now this is when the chat turns into something other than, but you know what? I'm going to actually do a new live because I know some people just like to stick strictly to the Nesto stuff. But yes, only me. Thank you for asking. Her was cute. She was cute. She was kind of nervous at first, but she did let me hold her because I had some chicken. My daughter made some boiled some chicken. It was just plain chicken, nothing on it. And that's what made her actually sit with me. So thanks for asking. Sonya has it's nothing taking no. She has what, kid? What kind of energy? I'm not saying that. I am not saying that, girl. You're gonna get me put off of you're gonna get me put off. You're gonna have somebody in my email talking about I did not appreciate you mentioning, baby. I am not trying to listen. I ain't trying to tussle with nobody. But Kittens, y'all read what Kitten says. She says Sonya had that type of energy. Nothing feminine about taking care of a jailhouse old head. Nothing feminine. Listen. It's foolish is what it is. But Kittens and Casket said, I said what I said. Listen, baby, Kittens and Casket. Listen. Kittens and Caskets is standing behind what she said, okay? This is what she said. And that's on period, all right? That's what she said. I didn't say it, she said it. So, baby, don't get mad at me, all right? She had said it. She said it, okay? And that's that. And YouTube did not block it. So she said it. And on that note, we are going to play the audio one more time before we get the hell out of here. Hold on real quick. Let me be petty. Before we go, one more time. Here's the visual, okay? Here's the visual. Here it is. One more time before we head out.
Is that a Michael Kors belt you got on?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oops.
Okay. Yeah.
Baby, that's a whole fool, and you know it. Thank you all so much for joining the live with me, baby. I got to go over to my grandmother's house and see how much water she got left. And I got to go get my peaches they got me from the farmer's market, honey. Okay. And I got to drop off something else to her. So I'm going to go on ahead and take my tail to online church because I didn't act a fool on this live. Now I'm going to have my church service. You see how I did that? I'm going to go repent now and watch church while I finish this drive to my grandma. I don't know if I'm going live again later on or not, you guys. I mean, we did an hour. I think we spent some time. Plus, the other ladies need to go live and all of that. So I'm not trying to take up all the damn time on the YouTube today. I know we can all go live at the same time because there's something called a replay, right? But I just like to respect other time slots that are going to be taking, doing this content as well. And they're going to give you the full call because, baby, I don't do the full call. Okay. Thank you so much, Only Me. Everybody have a blessed Sunday. Thanks so much for coming out. Let me see. Do I got a little bit of music? Hit the damn like. Hit the like or the dislike. Hit something before you leave up out of here. And baby, we are out of here. We're just going to play that intro. I know it's an intro, baby, but we're just going to play it to leave on out. Thank you so much. Bye. And hey, if I missed your comment because I was driving, welcome in and have the best Sunday on purpose. Bye.